children. It's Pastor Matthew here for our children's praise lesson from the Catechism. Now we're going to finally finish the fourth commandment. This is our last question on the fourth commandment. And if you remember, by now you're probably learning this fourth commandment's a big deal. It's about the Sabbath or Sunday, or sometimes what we call the Lord's Day. It's that one day a week, the first day of the week, which is Sunday. We come together to worship Jesus Christ as a church. And it's a gift to us. God gives us this day so that we can rest and so that we can enjoy Him and one another in His Spirit in worship. So let's learn about this last question, question 62 of the Catechism. On the fourth commandment says this: what are the reasons for the fourth commandment? The reasons for the fourth commandment are these: God allows us 6 days of the week to take care of our own affairs. He claims the seventh day as His own. He set the example, and He blessed the Sabbath. So let's read that one verse that the Catechism is talking about, which is in Genesis. This is going to be in Genesis 2, the very beginning of the second chapter of Genesis. We're told, "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God finished His work that He had done. And He rested on the seventh day from all the work He had done. So God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because God rested from all the work that He had done in creation." So that's why the Catechism says that the seventh day was a day that God took to Himself, right? So I want you to just pretend you're taking something to yourself. You know how it's like to take a toy. You take it to yourself, right? So the Catechism is saying that God took the seventh day and said, this is my day. Okay? Now, why did He do that? Well, He didn't just do that only so He could have the day. We're going to learn in Mark 2, so you compare Genesis 2 and Mark 2, we're going to learn in Mark 2 that also God did this for us. So look at this picture you're going to see. This is a picture of someone trying to buy a gift with money, right? So that's what we just read. God took the Sabbath, which is a gift, and He went out and got it for Himself, and He bought it, right? He claimed it. That's what it means when it says God made it holy, which we know the word holy now. We know that word means special. It's a special day, unlike the other 6 days. So God took that day for Himself, and what did He do with it? Well, look at this picture. You know what it's like to buy a gift. You do that for Christmas, or your mom and dad buy you a gift for your birthday. They take a gift for themselves so they can give it to you for your birthday. And see how this boy's giving that gift over to that girl? He took it so he could give it. Well, that's what God did with the Sabbath. He took the day for Himself so that He could give us a day to be free and to rest. And so He goes and says that this day is my special day. Therefore, you're not allowed to work and you're not allowed to do other things. You are being given a gift to rest and to worship. So let's learn that last part from Mark 2. This is where Jesus says the same thing about why the Sabbath day is a special day, a day that God has taken for Himself so that He could give it to us. It says this in Mark 2:27, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath." So that's really easy to remember. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So what that verse is saying is God took Sunday and He gave it to us because it was made for us. It was made for us to rest and enjoy Him forever. And so the Bible actually says the Sabbath will be what's called heaven, the final Sabbath. So we rest with Him forever. And that's the reason we have the seventh day.